Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Located in Charlotte, North Carolina, Quail Hollow was originally designed by the architect George Cobb back in 1961. And Frank, it features one of the most imposing finishing stretches on tour. They call it the Green Mile.
Yeah, 16, 17, and 18. What a great test and a wonderful way to finish this golf course. It has a nice flow to it. Anytime you're in the Carolinas, all these mature trees that really define the fairways. Everything's in front of you. Some greens with certainly a lot of pace out there. You tested every club in the bag. This is a great golf course.
Headed for the bunker? Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank. We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Frank, how good was that just to get it on the green?
Well, from that shot there, you would have thought for sure that there was no chance he had of finding the green. That was some shot. This is that awkward length.
That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
Settles in over the putt. Oh, man, just slides by. And only a tap in left. Good putt. He needs this for par. And so just getting started. Even par so far. So just a formality here. Did the job right there. Frank, this is a really fun hole, a pretty short par 3 downhill.
Yeah, half a club, you can allow for that, so it won't play its full yardage. You can really see that right part of the green. That's the most inviting one, but when they stick the flag on the left, you really have to be precise. This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. And a birdie putt on the way for Henrik Stenson. Ricky over the putt for par. That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Frank, here at the third, players facing a challenging tee shot.
For a number of reasons, Rich. One, that the hole bends to the left. Two, that the fairway starts to run out. And three, the length of the second shot. You get rewarded the better you hit your tee shot down here.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Frank, this one is right and is wrong.
Yeah, that was a little over-ambitious. Remember, out of the rough, expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Not used to seeing that. Going to drop a shot at the third. This is a par bid for Fowler. Even par early on. Nudge this one home, finish it up. So with that, the score is now at even par. Frank, this is a muscular par 4 here at just under 490 yards, the fourth at Quail Hollow. A difficult proposition.
It is, but fortunately that tee shot plays a little downhill. But one of the difficulties with the tee shot is the fairway kicks from right to left. So it needs a good one to keep it on the fairway, and another green that has 3 different levels.
That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Frank, what are we looking at here on the second shot to the fourth?
Another green with 3 different levels. This time, though, the green runs away a lot from the right towards the left. You cannot afford to miss the green on the right.
And he's made it onto the green now. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
He gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short. Ooh, almost fell. Just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. In for a bogey.
Even par currently.
Putt drops. Now at 1 over par. Here we are at the par 5 fifth. It's 570 yards. Frank, this should be reachable for most players, don't you think?
Yeah, if you hit a good tee shot, especially with the draw, it will be. But the hardest part of this is judging that kick on the fairway that kicks the ball to the right. And it sort of turns at that awkward area at where the top of your tee shot range. That's where that dog leg is. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, that was a pretty tough lie out of the rough there.
Yeah, it made that actually a little easier than what it really is. It would have been too easy to try and bite off more than you can chew. So I've got to give him a pat on the back for that.
Back in the fairway. He'll need to be strong with this. Fowler getting ready for his third. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Getting set now over the putt. Nice putt, and now back to level par. He is capable of going on some torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. Now at even par with that birdie. Wow, Frank, this is all you want in a par 3. 250 yards here at the 6th.
Hey, that's what these guys need, especially in a PGA championship. Fortunately, the hole plays a little bit downhill, but 250, whichever way you cut it, is a big par 3.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. It just, you feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss. It's that sneaky distance.
Just has the feel today. Trying to stay steady, make a par. Did the job right there. Well, Frank, an eagle is in play here at the par 5 7th.
And a 6, and a 7, and an 8, or a 9, actually. This is a potential scorecard record, the 7th hole. Many a tee shot has found that creek on the right, trees, problems on the left. There's no question there's a reward for a good tee shot here. But then there's a decision on, do you go for this par 5 and 2? It's not overly long, just over 530 yards. It is very tempting.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 3-2-0, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Headed for the bunker? In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way. Frank, second shot here at the par 5 7th. You having a go at this one?
Yes, but you still have to respect the water and the trouble around. So anything slightly left of that flag is fine.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Ricky Fowler for eagle. So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle and just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. This putt is for birdie for Stenson. Behind this putt for the birdie. Good score going, now at 2 under par. Frank, in modern professional golf, we're seeing more and more drivable par 4s, like the 8th here at Quail Hollow, 350 yards. What do you think of this hole?
It's not a bad hole. Drivable, some might say, but the angle of the green means it's hard for that tee shot to keep on the green. But I think the reward for hitting a driver is try and sort of aim at that tree just left of the green. And the reason why is then you've got to pitch up the direction of the green. This is a really narrow green.
Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
This is a par bid for Fowler.
Good read, good line. Well played.
10-foot putt left. Good effort and good par putt. Here we are at the 9th hole at Quail Hollow, 495-yard par 4. Frank, it is the longest par 4 on the golf course. Is it, in your estimation, the toughest?
I think the green stops it from being the toughest, Rich, because it does kick in from either side. But when you see holes like this, there's no surprise why the Rory McIlroys and the Ricky Fowlers have won around here. This is just a great driving par 4.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway. Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
These putts keep the round together. Right off the edge. Wow.
That hurts.
So they'll tap in. Nice par to remain at 2 under. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Drops it, and he's at even par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, back at Quail Hollow, getting set to kick off the backside. And the 10th is a good par 5, Frank.
It certainly is. Hole bends a little to the left. There's the bunkering down that left side that you've got to keep slightly right of. Second shot plays ever so slightly downhill to a rather narrow green, and if anything, you want to favour that left side. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. This is all field with a lob wedge.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. That's been the story of the day, hacking it out of the rough.
Going to have grass stains on the shoes come the end. Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, 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 rough. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
Frank, this looks like a tempting opportunity here at the par 5 10th.
There's a little ridge in the middle of the green on that left side, and that'll kick the ball to the right. So you've either got to be short of it or past it. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Getting set now over the putt. he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
This is a birdie putt for Fowler. And with that, he'll go to 3 under. Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Frank, on this backside at Quail Hollow, a player does have a good chance to get off to a good start with that par 5 10th and now a relatively short par 4 11th, where a player with a good drive could stick a short iron in their hands.
Yeah, this is one you're going to have to make a decision. You can just play this as a straightforward dogleg left par 4 and hit a 3-wood or a long iron up there and 9-iron or something like that into the green. Or, if you want to, you can try and blast a drive around the corner. I don't know if that's the more prudent play, but it's fun.
Frank, there's fairway, there's rough, and then there's mulch.
Yeah, the worst thing about the mulch is all these little chips around the ball, and that's so the ball doesn't sit up. And once again, this shot might look easy, but if you just miss it a bit, it so exaggerates the outcome.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. This is the second shot at the par 4.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
He'll need to be strong with this. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, you could see he thought he had that.
It looked in the whole way until the end.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Continues to putt beautifully. See what Ricky Fowler does with this putt. Drops for a par. Here we are now at the 12th, and Frank, this is a beautiful but dangerous hole, par 4.
It is in a number of ways. The hole bends gently to the right, which you'd think would favor a nice little fade, but the fairway just seems to shrink up. I've seen this fairway missed by so many good players. And plus its yardage, 450 odd. You can't really lay back too far, otherwise you've got too long for your second shot.
Just an ideal lie, Frank. What can he do from here?
Well, if he takes advantage of the tee shot now and goes at this flag, then he'll certainly gain on the field.
Wow, way to the right here.
And there's rough over there.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Just a bit offline and into the bunker.
Second shot.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Solid play, heart of the green. In the greenside bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Now to the par 3, 13th hole. Frank, this one 210 yards.
Very, very good par 3. This is actually a big green. It's 37 yards deep, but it actually plays small. There's a front right portion, there's a roll-off area in the middle, and there's a roll-off area in the back. So don't be deceived by the size of this green. You better be pitching that tee shot right bang in the middle. This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Still playing even for the day after the par. Fowler attempting this for par. Four under on the day. Wow, Frank, this is a really good little par 4, isn't it, the 14th?
It is, and this is where one of those strong 3-woods comes in. The last 50 or 60 yards is the ball kicks down and towards the left, and it sounds like an aggressive play, but like a hard 3-wood trying to run it down there is actually not a bad play.
Is it drivable?
It is drivable, but it's whether it's worth the risk.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Surprise, surprise.
I tell you, just when you thought things were going to go the other way. There's no snack though.
So a tester from 4 feet. Good roll, solid. That's a par. Now at the par 5, 15th hole, 577 yards. Frank, you remember what Rory McIlroy did here in 2010, that final round, 62?
I certainly do, Rich. That was an amazing run on the second 9. And holes like this, too. He just stood up here with a driver and just obliterated it down there with a nice draw. Took those bunkers out of play and just set up a mid-iron.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
This is way left going left.
And that one's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
This is a par bid for Fowler. This can be a cruel game at times. Struggling a bit with the flat stick and a drop shot here at the 15th hole. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. -3 now for the round. Just a little tap in here. Good score going, now at 2 under par. This is the start of what some say is the toughest finishing stretch on the PGA towards known as the Green Mile. Frank, what makes it so challenging?
Well, this hole in particular, Rich, the dogleg right, it means it plays every inch of it's just over 500 yards. That bunker you can see down the right, 325 yards to carry that. If you can fly the ball that far, at least you can chew off 2/3 of this hole, and that is well required here. Otherwise, it's a long, long second shot.
Frank, how about this approach shot to the 16th, the beginning of the green mile?
There is no other option but the aerial attack here at 16. Front bunker means it has to be carried. The one on the right really isn't in play. But that little hollow and that left front of the green, you've got to fly the ball at least 7 or 8 yards onto this putting surface.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
Three under on the day. Frank, the 17th here at Quail Hollow. It is all you want.
And a bit more, actually. The only advantage the player has, it plays a little bit downhill. But when you look at the lake in front of you, if there's any swirling breeze out there, it just becomes a nightmare trying to choose the right club.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. I like the looks of this one. Knocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Frank, he has to be scratching his head as he reaches for a sand wedge or a gap wedge for his next shot.
Well, you know, the FedEx Cup, Rich, I mean, you're meant to get there by 10:30 tomorrow. That thing's still going.
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
And setting up here in the rough. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores? That.
Right there. Stenson now has this for double. Just a couple of feet. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Here we are, the 18th hole at Quail Hollow. Simply put, Frank, a player needs to hit maybe his best tee shot of the day.
I would agree with you, Rich. If you were to measure this hole from trees on the left to trees on the right, it's actually a really wide fairway or expansive land. But that creek that just meanders its way through the middle of this hole completely changes the nature of this hole, and consequently, you get the nail on the head. If you don't hit a good tee shot, you will rack up something here, and I have got no idea how big it would be.
Excellent looking shot here. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more. Common thread here, rough, rough, rough.
Long way again.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's got 5 minutes to find it.
He'll need to be strong with this. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Could it be? Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
And getting ready for the putt. So a 71 on the day. That'll wrap it up from here in the tower at Quail Hollow. I'm Rich Lerner. For Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, thank you for playing along, and we'll see you next time.